Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a Yennefer of Vengerburg makeup look. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, it would really help me grow if you would go ahead and click that now before we get into this. If there's any makeup looks that you would like to see from any characters, just let me know in the comments below. I also would love to hear your thoughts about The Witcher. I am completely obsessed with it. So go ahead and toss a coin for your Witcher and let's get into the video. So I've already applied my ColourPop No Filter foundation, and then my ColourPop No Filter concealer, and then my ColourPop No Filter Loose Setting Spray, if you can see a theme. And the setting powder is in Peach. Foundation is in Light 55, and the concealer is in Fair 06, because I am very fair. So I'm actually not going to recommend a specific palette for this look. I'm just going to tell you a kind of color. That way it is accessible to anyone, no matter what palettes you have. Just whatever color you have that is most similar to what I'm doing, it can be recreated. Because I obviously don't know what palette they used on set for Yennefer. And to make this very clear, because I don't want to spark any controversy, I am going to be representing the Yennefer from the Netflix show, not the video game, because I know they do look slightly different. I don't think it's that off. I don't think they look that crazy different. They both have the purple eyes, and it looks like they both have a lot of eye makeup that they wear pretty often, but the video game character look more like just black eye makeup. And of course in the, I'm going to show you pictures, but in the Netflix series, Yennefer wears this very vivid, kind of deep green, emerald blue color, really dark across her eyelids. And I have a color very similar to that. So that's what we're going to be working with. So to start off, I'm going to put, I always use the superhero palette just because I like to do the eyeshadow foundation. And I just like to do this because the pigments are so rich, I don't want it to kind of stain my eyelids. Go ahead and apply a layer of any kind of cream color. If you don't have specific eyeshadow foundation like this palette has, that's totally fine. I just like to put on a layer of something as close to my skin tone. Now the first step is find a light brown or kind of a honey brown color. And I'm gonna put it just in my crease up here. There's brown in the crease before it starts into all of the vibrant color. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to the crease. I put it a little darker than I meant to, but we're gonna blend it out, of course. I just finished rewatching The Witcher for the second time, and I'm really obsessed. I definitely plan to do a full-on Yennefer cosplay in the future. Of course, with the current pandemic, it's more difficult to get things, not only because they're not available, but because it's such a pain in the tail to have to sanitize stuff that comes in the mail. But eventually I'm going to do like the purple contact lenses because I found some with a prescription so I can actually see what I'm doing. And I might use some overtone on my hair to make it darker because I have dark brown hair, but I don't have like rich black hair like she has. So I might do some overtone or something just to darken it for the cosplay, because overtone washes out completely. It's not actually hair dye. It's like a hair mask that tints your hair for about 3 or 4 washes. Now that I've got that base, I'm going to take this color called Vile Serpent, and it is such a rich, deep color. And because the level of fallout is going to be insane, I have this microfiber cloth that I wipe off my brush on between colors, and I'm going to hold it underneath my eye so I don't wreck the eye makeup, or the face makeup, I'm sorry, that I already did. And I'm just going to apply this to my lid. Any kind of deep emerald blue that you have will work. And if you have a green that's just not quite the right shade, just mix some blue into it. You're definitely gonna wanna do this rag trick because there's already this color all over it. And oops, see, some still got on my eye. I'm gonna have to fix that up with some concealer. but try to get it as close to your eye as possible. And this doesn't have to be super, super neat because while her makeup is insanely pigmented, it doesn't have perfect clean lines like a beauty guru. I mean, she's a mage that's just out and about, you know? She probably doesn't spend all that much time getting perfectly clean edges. So in some scenes, she just has on the big, bold, deep green eyeshadow. In others, the bottom is lined and it's kind of smoked out. And just for fun, I'm going to go ahead and smoke out this look, just kind of mixing it up because, I mean, neither one's wrong. What I like about Yennefer, oh, and by the way, I'm just going to apply it to my lower lash line and smoke it into the side right here. What I like about Yen is that, like a real person, she doesn't have one costume. I mean, she has some signature ones, but in almost every time you see her, she's wearing a new dress. Her makeup's a little bit different. You know, like a real person doesn't wear the exact same thing every single day. They don't do the exact same thing every single time. But she clearly loves deep, dark, dramatic, which makes sense for her personality, chaotic eye makeup. Because the whole point of her character is controlling her chaos. And I feel like this makeup look kind of inspires that, or represents that rather, because there's not clean edges, there's not a super defined look. It's almost kind of just old school, putting a bunch of color on your eyelid. And it is blended out to a degree, but it kind of goes with her character. And so doing it a little bit differently from like one scene is not necessarily an incorrect representation of how the character would look, because she looks different in all kind of scenes. But yeah, I'm gonna go based off the one where it was smoked out on the bottom, just because I feel like it makes my eyes pop more. I don't have purple eyes, but I have green eyes, so gotta make them pop. Am I the only one that never noticed she had purple eyes until after her transformation? And then I did kind of drag the corners out a little bit. As far as eyeliner, she doesn't seem to have like a specific like wing of eyeliner or anything like that, so I'm just going to use this liquid eyeliner, this Milani iTech Extreme liquid liner, and I'm just gonna line, like I'm not gonna do a cat eye, I'm just gonna go right on my lid like that. In a lot of the scenes, it actually looks like she's not wearing any eyeliner. It just looks like the dark eyeshadow and mascara. But in other scenes, it looks like full-on eyeliner. So I'm kind of just inspiring this makeup look by all of her makeup looks. I just personally feel like a look isn't complete without some liner. I was a late 2000s emo kid. You know what eyeliner means to us. Like, I was a teen in the 2010s to like 2015. Okay, now that that's going, I'm just going to take my Thrive Cosmetics mascara and do some normal everyday mascara. You could put on fake lashes. I'm not going to today because I already tried this eyeshadow with my false lashes, and I have really crazy false lashes and it kind of look dumb. This is honestly one of the easier character makeup tutorials because it's so straightforward. Just a lot of dark greeny blue eyeshadow, a little bit of eyeliner, no wings or anything, just right on the lid, and some mascara. Now I'm gonna go back and add just a tiny bit of concealer under my eyes because we've had a lot of dark makeup going on, and I just wanna pat in. Now, Yen doesn't have a sparkly highlighter per se, but it would just be a crime against humanity to not wear highlighter, especially in a video. So I'm just adding a little bit of ColourPop highlighter to my collarbones and my cheekbones and my nose. A little bit on my Cupid's bow. Just a little, just a little pop. She doesn't really seem to have any blush or anything like that, but it would not be Yen without some dark red lipstick. I'm mainly thinking of that scene in Rend when Geralt first meets her and he just unleashed the djinn and he needs her help because Jaskier is dying because of the wish that Geralt didn't know he meant when he said he wanted peace and quiet, and so it like breaks poor Jaskier's throat or whatever, and she has to save him, and she's in that weird like, she's making like a dream sequence for those people because I guess they asked her to do so. That's not really clear, but she's wearing this beautiful bright red lipstick. And so I'm going to use this ColourPop Ultra Matte Lipstick in the shade Avenue. And I feel like it will really, really tie it together. As far as hair, of course, Yin just has these really beautiful, silky, really deep jet black locks, and they seem to be kind of curled away from her face, just kind of wavy. And so you guys know me, got all this crazy curly wild hair, so I kind of just blow dried it yesterday and straightened it a little bit and then slept on it, and then it just kind of looks this way. I don't really have a hair tutorial for you, just makeup. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want links to anything I used in today's video, just let me know. If you try out this makeup look, I would love to see it. So go ahead and message me on Instagram with a picture of your look. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns down below. I appreciate you as always. Toss a coin for your witcher and go talk to your horse. Bye.